Pom pom. New run. Darwin. Master run. And let's see how it goes. Pom pom. First things first. First gate. Combat Watcher. Okay, so if I want to open this gate, I need to get 4 trays. But I don't have to do that because I can do this, which might not be the best use of resources, but it's not bad. This play, for those that don't know, Combat Watcher means that every combat is taxed on trays, one more. So fighting an enemy usually costs 1 trace. In a cluster that has a combat watcher, it costs 2. And this is a combat gate, so I need to fight these 2 in order to open it. That's 4 trays, like inevitably that you have to pay to open this gate, unless you use the access node to open it. Now you don't get any of the resources from the files. You don't get the intel and you don't get the hash keys, but you get to open the gate immediately and have more information about what's next. Okay, that's interesting. So, 1 card, please. Liquefaction, calibrate, calibrate, calibrate. Yes, calibrate. I like calibrate more than I like liquefaction. Technically, liquefaction is more damage because you get the scripts, but I think that I can do without it. It's 20, and this is good if you can get to play it. Base prepare is 1 more clock, and the augment is 1 clock, 1 card. It can make a difference, and this is 2 copies of the last script you play, so in the right turn it might be something. Like this is 50 damage. Oh, it's not that much. Oh, I can do this, yeah. I can play Paper Crane and discard this, and play Cocoon, and play Augmented. I guess it doesn't really matter, but I could full block and still play Code Smash, which is 50 damage again with Cachet. Cachet is draw 1 more card. It's one of the basic attacks that you can do, and it basically carries you for the early game. It's quite a lot of damage, 60 or 50, I think it is. 50, yeah, 50 damage. This is 70, so you just play this and play any attack, and the fight is over. Don't get intimidated by the big numbers. If he dies, he can hurt you. 76 intel, 1 hash key. This 1 hash key is obviously for an icebreaker, and it's obviously for an icebreaker for 2 reasons. One is that this is an activity watcher, which means that all nodes here will cost twice to activate them in trace. I mean, as you can see, this is all +1, +2, +2, and it's really bad usually if you want to do anything in that node. But maybe I can do something different. Okay, so I'm gonna do this, and I want to see a driver because it's very early. Most drivers are good. This is exactly the driver I want. So it says every time you use an augmented command, deal 20 damage to the eyes, and I have 1 card that augments 2 commands. So it's basically damage if I can get to use them. So right now what I want is probably a defense. This is a good defense as any. It's a lot. Let's see if I can get something else from here. I want to explore. What do I want to explore? This. Open 1 trace. Because I don't really have anything good to do immediately. Nothing really pops to mind. The reason is that advancing anywhere is gonna cost me trace, and I want to open the map so I can see a bit more of something. So there is obviously this gate over here that opens to this side, and that is an activity gate, which means that I have to use every node. I don't have money for the shop. I don't want to use the healing node, so that is a bad place to go. I'm gonna fight here. It's fine. That's a lot of block, my friends. 120 block just from one card. If you discard it in the right turn, to me it's a lot. I full block. I discard. I prepare. This is damage, and it's gonna be more damage next turn because I'm gonna draw one more card and I'm gonna have more energy to play. So yeah, fight's over. You can even kill him like this because of the 20 damage I get every time I use an augmented command. Open gate. If I could get there, that would be amazing, but I'm not gonna get there before. I can't. No, I cannot. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna move to this place. I'm gonna fight this bitch here. Yeah, I'm gonna fight this guy here to get closer to this whole setup. And then I'm probably gonna walk next to here and fight one of these guys, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I want to see another card. I want to see another card. Maybe a generator or something like that. Generator, Thunderfly. Yeah, why not? This beam. I can turn beam into damage, right? Yeah, so. That's fine. He's gonna skill his damage. Not much I can do. So I still full block. I don't get the expose. Very important. That's a lot of damage. And I full block it. As you can see, with the shockwave command that deals 20 damage every time I use an augmented command, I can really get something out of this guy, of this fight. I just like every time I convert. This build allows me to convert the beam to damage, which is not always the case. Okay, so I want to open this. That's fine. I'm gonna fight here. This guy sucks, but I can do 2 attacks. 1 attack and full block. This is quite good. Is it? Can I do this? 36 block. I don't know if I can actually do this one. Okay, so like this, like this, like this. Damage. Yeah. This is kind of what I have to do for now. So I augment commands with calibrate, and I try to make the most of them. If I can play a few cards, that's good. I'm already full block, So I can do this. And yeah, I have no reason to create whip scripts. Whip scripts are only for card draw, and I don't want to draw cards. I'm gonna eat some damage. It was inevitable at some point that is gonna happen. Yeah, damage, and then they're dead. So currently, the the build basically relies on calibrate to augment commands and deal damage with them. That is not going to last a long time because 20 damage is not a lot in the late game. It might be something in this one, but it's not going to be a lot in the long run. 20 damage per augment command, unless you can activate it all the time. And there are enemies that are counter to that build. So this is a gate watcher. Gate watcher. Once you open a gate, it raises your trace. So I'm going to reveal this so I know if it's worth it to do. Okay, this is an elite. I'm not sure I want to fight that right now. So I'm going to try to go over there. So I'm going to get intel here. And I can actually do this. No. This one right here, I need to pass. And this one right here, do I need to? Or can I do something else? Maybe I can do something else. I can do, instead of this one. No, no, because I'm gonna use this one. I want to be able to. Oh, I'm gonna open this gate right now. So I can walk past them. I'm gonna refresh my skills. I am going to fight here because I'm dumb. Or am I going to do something else? Oh, I'm going to do something else maybe. I have my skills, I can go places. I'm gonna open this. I'm gonna lower my trace for a bit. I am going to teleport. Yeah, I think that was worth it. Not a great room for me, right? I would like to break this so I can exit better. So, one tool. Yeah, this is good. One remove. That's going to be a regular attack that I want to remove because I want to get to my calibrate a lot faster. I'm gonna do this again. Fight this guy. Vickers is a pretty easy fight in the sense that he always does the same thing. He gains barrier for the first turn and inflicts a debuff. Then he does one attack and then he does four attacks. Because he every time he hits you, he inflicts one exposed. That means that if you don't block the second one, the all four attacks on the third turn are gonna hurt you a lot more. And even if you block the second one, when you get to the third turn, if you don't have a lot of block, you might have a bad time. I think this is kind of good because this is my block. This is the best block I have in the whole deck, and I'm going to discard these cards. I'm gonna draw another 5 on my second turn, which probably has some defense, and then on my third turn this is going to be reshuffled. It's not super exciting, but it's not bad. Damage, block. Draw one card and full block because I wasn't going to deal anymore a lot of damage even so. So calibrate, 20 damage there, and then you kill it. Yeah, this works for the time being. to start combat. This is going to open one door immediately. Code smash and bite script. I'm gonna hit some damage, that's fine. Block. Try to stop the bleeding. Prepare. Oh, that's not good. Let's see if we get some block here. Yes, there you go. Full block at least. Um, this is all the block I need and some more. Yeah. So if I get 2 attacks or code smash, I can just finish the fight here. Fine. I think that the main thing in the early game is trying to open as many clusters as you can in as little trace as you can, because trace makes everything harder, right? That is pretty much the thing here. But if you get to a place where you are better equipped to deal with some stick things, if you get more resources before the trace goes up and the alarm level rises, I think that you're getting something that's quite good. Okay, so I'm gonna get here, that's for sure. I'm gonna open this. And we're gonna get to see what's inside this cluster that's going to be destroyed. It's a combat thingy. Okay, I can fully avoid the combat and just ransack it, right? I don't need to do anything else. Just make it all money. Because if I make it all money, I'm going to be able to take some of this someplace else. There you go. Everything in this cluster has been saved, nothing has been lost. I don't want to go to this cluster because there is nothing for me to win in that cluster. Can I can exhaust this node and get some more intel. This I can't. I can go here. No, I cannot go here right now. Okay, but I don't want extra cards for now. This is something that is probably counterintuitive, which is that if you can beat the current fights, you might not want to see more cards. You might want to because cards are usually good, and you know that is like kind of the name of the game in certain regards. I need to fight this guy. Okay, Thunderfly, an unsettled shelter. You might not want to add a lot of cards to your deck because your deck already does something that is good enough for you to do, right? That might be the case. So if I feel like my deck can pretty much beat um, any sort of enemy, I'll consider not picking up more cards because they can clog your deck pretty fast, and you want to get to your good cards pretty quickly, right? So one hit here, one hit here, one here. I don't wanna do this. I wanna save my beam. Here, full block it. Wasn't full block. because the wings were attacking me and I forgot. I always forget about the wings attacking. I thought I had more time. It's fine, it's fine. Go here, rehash it. Intel, fight this guy. Get the beam and the passive draw. Calibrate this here. That's fine. Prepare for extra damage and extra damage in the next turn. Do this. Full block. Construct. Calibrate. Construct again. Now I'm fully blocked. And Gold Smash. Now we're going to see an upgraded card. Disposal unit gain 1 overclock. Revenue Screech deal 20 on hit of ability. Augment major. I am an augment deck, but debilitated is quite good. 25% reduction on incoming damage, I feel, is something that I'm going to want. Oh, this is a nice bug. The doors that you can see, this door goes under this cluster into the next one. It's pretty fun. What to do, what to do, what to do. I can open this one. It's only gonna cost me money. Okay, so that's the boss. I don't want to fight the boss just yet. I want to explore a bit more. So what can I do? Where can I go? I can go here. I don't want to go here. I have to fight this guy then, and I have to teleport, and it's going to teleport me to the bottom left of the map probably. That's fine. That's good damage and good block. Dead. The reason I'm doing this, the reason I'm moving like this is because I want to see every cluster. It may be a mistake because I'm seeing clusters that I cannot take advantage of, but I don't know. I think that it's gonna be worth it in the end. I want to upgrade a starter card and an upgrade card. I'm probably gonna upgrade Unstable Shelter to make it cost 1, make it more playable, and then it's either Calibrate or Code Smash. I'm not sure. No, it's a starter card and the other one. Okay. I'm gonna do 1 damage, 1 defense. I'm gonna upgrade Code Smash, so it's 60 damage. That is my most damage output. And then it's going to be Unstable Charge, Unstable Shelter, for it to cost 1. This is a bit more feasible. Alright, let's see if I can make enough money for this to make sense. One fight here. Fully block. Now you can do things like this, right? So play 60 damage and get 60 block. That's quite good early on. You can, if you can get the deck to be small enough, I think that you can kind of take pretty much any fight in the lower alarm levels with basically those cards. If you can take, if you understand the tempo of the combat, I think that is not insane to say that you can do that. Open this one. Okay, so we're gonna fight an elite, I think, because I don't really know what else to do. Okay. Block something. Almost fully block. Take 5 damage, not that much, and win. So this is going to increase trace +1, but I need to fight here, otherwise. Oh good, this guy. Fully blocked. Take some damage. Get the prepare online. Draw 1. Take some more damage. It's a slow battle and I'm not sure I've been playing it right, but we're going to see. Damage. still get a few more in. There you go. I lost a lot of HP there, a lot of integrity, but I'm thinking I can heal now. I can try to do something about it. So what do I want? Remover, upgrader, driver. I think I want the driver. I'm not that strong. And the sound of the combat. 3 gacha. Yes, I want to see more cards. Why not? So can I get to this guy? I cannot. Why not? Get here. Okay, I want to heal 120. That's pretty good, right? And I want to extract for more money. I'm going to use refactor zone, so this costs 1 less hash key, and I'm going to see an upgrader shop. Battery driver, first 3 defenses each turn. Overclock, that's not bad. Disable a sentinel. Every 4th node you extract, unlock a random gate in the cluster. At the start of each combat, restore 15 integrity. Every time you reach max being the 51. Okay, so this is pretty good because I do have augmented commands, so I'm gonna take it. Barricade is a mass block, so I'm gonna take it. And I'm going to take every time you play 3 defenses, every 4th node you extract. This seems good, and if I can buy this, I get -2 trace. That is exactly what I wanted. So now I know that there is another elite sentinel there, right? So I can do this. Fight this. It was the same. I should have done it the other way, but it's the same. Full block. Barricade. Prepare. Do some damage. Barricade is going to give me passive block every turn. That is something that I'm grateful for. 2 white scripts here. And it's gone. So if you look at the map, you know that there is the room you start in, there is the boss room, and there are 2 elites. Because the elites are always in the outside of the 4x3 grid, you can basically get an idea of where the last elite sentinel should be. So I'm gonna go here because I want the money. I'm gonna fight this guy, not because I want the healing, but because I want to open the door. So this is very good. So Revenant Screech. I had a chance of doing the full block with unstable charge if it hit the barricade, but I'd rather have the 40 block in the next turns. Gives me a little bit of leeway to do other things. 60 damage here. Here. Prepare. Draw one card. Free. There you go. All these nodes were lost. All these nodes were lost. I really couldn't do much about it. I'm sort of doing. I think I'm doing the best I can do with map, because I'm gonna get both sentinels. That is quite a lot. I got the remove. I got the upgrade. I got the driver. I did one shop, and I might be. If I do this sentinel, I think I'm strong enough to take on both, right? Block, hopefully is enough. It might not be. Good. Yep. And I want to do that, and I want to do this, and I want to do this, and this. And the reason I destroy the two balls is the two orbs is that one deals damage and the other messes up my beam. And because I rely on my beam to do damage, I can take those two pretty quickly. Because I'll have damage to break her barrier. That's not what I'm concerned about right now. We'll chip at her, no problem. 40, code smash, code crunch, unstable. Yep, I'll do this, just in case. Play this, play this, play this, play this, play this, play this, play this. Yeah, I got a lot of damage output when it's one single thing I have to worry about, right? No, I don't want to lose 10 health, sorry. I lose more than that probably. No? No, I don't lose anything. There you go. And remove a card, remove a strike, code crunch because I have better attacks. So let's go. How to get to this? Fight this guy so I can move forward. Get some block. damage. Hmm. 40. Okay, so can I get here? No. Why not? Who is blocking me? Yeah, the map is very weird. Open this. Open this. Now I can go, right? Fight. So I'm gonna use Maker's Workshop, upgrade a couple cards for free, and let's go. Not a lot of good economy, but and there was probably some more stuff I could do in the map, but alarm 3 I rather move. Good. Barry and this. It's fine. I full block, I deal some damage to break Malvor's passive, which is quite important. If he's at full integrity, he will inflict one debilitated. You wanna avoid that as much as you can. So yeah, let's do the shield. Hmm. So let's do this, and this, and this, and this, and this, right? And deal. So next turn I can break the shield and probably do some stuff, right? Yeah. Only purpose of those was to start bashing him. Under block, take only 12, that's pretty good. Because I don't want to kill him right now because I'm afraid of the damage that will come afterwards, right? So play Pepper Crane to don't have it in hand anymore. Play Calibrate. Play Prepare. Play this. I want to get the Malborg main body as close as 500 as I can, so when I actually kill the shield, I'm gonna have an easier time. So he's gonna heal for 40. I'm going to do 40 damage. That's pretty much hit this, hit this, hit this, hit this. Full blocked. Deal damage. Offset the healing. Maybe I can kill this guy here. Yeah. No need to do this right now because I'm gonna still have time to do damage to this guy right now. I could have killed him, but there is no need. You can do like 500 damage, done. Every time you use a command, draw one card. The first time you play a two-cost card each turn, gain 1 clock. Reduce the cost of all 3 cards by 1. 2 cost cards are Cosmos and Barricade. I think that I want to draw cards when I use commands because I am using commands. But I do want performance driver. Yeah, it's had to be this one because I want to play barricade every time I see it. No reason not to, right? Now we're trying to get some money. We're trying to get some stuff. Let's hopefully pick between one for cards. I don't want any of these cards, really. I want one more clock. No, I don't want. I want one more draw, maybe. That is a bad draw. That is a lot of block, and I survived that fight. Good. Save money. Open the map. Don't make any rash choices. We're looking for drivers, money, and upgraded stuff. Another gate that goes under another cluster. Oh, look. I can go here. This is going to open the map a bit for me, I think. I can go here. This should be enough. I want to do this. I am going to do this. I'm going to take the teleporter to see where it takes me. Upgrader Plus is quite good. I'm going to break this. Open this. Okay. So let's fight here. That's not that good. fine. That was a lot of damage. Yeah, back. Dead. So the deck is in a place where I want to play Barricade to get some stable block barrier, right? And I want to get Holy Toaster in play and Thunderfly in play to get draw. And that way I can draw between all the good cards that I have, Calibrate and Dragon Screech in order to trigger Execution Strike and play it for free and have a Silver Shadow to block Ghost Match too. So what I want is cards that either decompile probably or cards that draw. This I actually want because it's area damage and I don't have that done. What do I want to do here? I can open this here. No problem. That's the boss. I don't want to go to the boss right now. I want to extract. I want to extract. I want to fight. Barricade. 60 and 30. That's 70, 70 done. And I'm gonna play Holy Toaster so I can draw for a couple of turns. Deal 20 damage. Readjust. That's for 20. 20 damage there. And this is where all the augment minor come into play. I can just re-augment several times if I have the being capacity to do that. I want to see if there is something else I should be doing. Maybe this, right? Yeah. I could do rally because I have Barricade and I have Holy Toaster and I got Thunderfly, but I'd rather be able to spam the other one that I know I always wanna have to play. I always want to play the other one because it makes a difference. This hit, yeah, fresh. Okay, let's do this. It's insane, but I do want the money. I want crazy money, and this I can open. It's a waste of healing, but I don't care. I want to get as much money as I can. That is basically my current strat. I can actually do this one too, yeah. $50 unblocked. This fight you have to be very careful not playing the area damage because a fuel tank will deal damage to you too, and you do not want that. That is not a fun time. You want to deal damage only to the main body of the eyes. 70 damage to all includes you, and it can be very, very unpleasant if you don't have any other good ways of dealing with this. I played now. close to killing him, and I hope I don't regret it. Start this. Construct, damage, Ravenous Scream, 40 damage here, 60 damage here. Yeah, I had the damage. Get some intel. Get some more intel. Get some intel. I don't want to open this right now. I want to connect to upgrade the surface. And let's see. Loose gears, I don't have any discard mechanics. Peanut on the same. Neurotoxic harpoon, I don't do a lot of bite script damage, so I'm not interested in this. Every time you recycle into your repo, generate 3, and this is quite good because I do deal damage based on beam. Every 6 attack you play, do 15 to all targets. Okay, it could be. Start your combo with 5 beam. Every 5th node you extract, obtain a random breaker. Okay, so I want this. I want this. I want this. I don't want this one right now. I'm going to re-roll. Hopefully get something better. Every time you use a critical command, deal 40 damage to the eyes. Okay, I don't do this currently, but I might in the future, so I am gonna take it. And I'm just gonna take my money and leave. Yeah. I'm seeing alarm 0, so it makes sense to spread a bit more. We get the elite sentinels. This is fine. This is fine. I have area damage now, my friend. Yep. Didn't really need that. Just wanted to try it. Open this one. That's a nice driver there. I definitely want that. Definitely want that. So let's go for it. Plating driver. Every time you play a defense against 10 driver, I love this one, but I don't think this is the one. Every time you inflict expose, also for the victory, I don't really inflict expose, so this makes no sense. But every time an assist expires, each turn draw 1 card, generate 1 beam. This actually makes a lot of sense. I can use that. I want a random thing. Good. So I can do this. This gate, fight here, open that gate, fight whoever is there. Simon. I'm fine with Simon. Simon punishes you for playing 2 of the same type in a row, right? So if you play 2 defenses on the same turn, that is a problem for Simon. He heals every time you play 2 cards of the same type in a row, so you need to be careful about that one. But usually you can get away with it. It's not overly complicated. the data, code smash, prepare, weave script, decompile, code crunch, decompile, code crunch, decompile. Dead. So you can see we're pretty strong right now. I still want removes and other stuff, but I think we'll be okay. This sucks. I'm gonna see if I can avoid. A lot of barrier. Yeah, that's fine. Yep, I have good damage. I'm gonna fight here and hope that I can open that gate underneath. Barricade. Augmented. Deal damage. Code crunch. There you go. 40 damage there. 6 damage there. 20 and damage. Now let's see if we can kill this elite. I think we can. I don't think it's quite complicated. Should be an easy fight. So adjust. This is augmented, but execution try is not taken into account. That is absolutely bugged. So let's do still this and block for some. We're gonna eat some damage here, but that's fine. That's some good block. Not that much because of the randomness of the attack, but it's fine. One there. Yeah, there you go. There you go. we go. I have the damage, I just need to get like the consistency. I need to get rid of all my strikes basically, all my basic code crunches. Pum pum pum. Can I get another one? I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure I can get the other. I'm not sure I can get the other one. So if I upgrade a card, Calibrate or Holy Toaster, those are fine. So here, Pepper Grain. Yeah, 50. That's a nice number. I still need a bit more damage. I would love to get some more damage. So here. Can get some assists. Yeah, the deck definitely wants more assists. That's what I'm getting. I'm not sure I want more assists, but this thing does. Need a little bit of damage. Cold Smash. Yeah, it's pretty bugged. Open this one. Um, this. Right here. Um, done. That was a mistake. Did. Yeah, I still can get a few bad turns. It just goes to show you that there are some bad draws and combinations that can really mess you up. Even here? Yeah. I came so far, I need to fight this guy. Chun, chun, chun. 100 damage. Not nice. Almost died. Saved it. serious. Can luckily get a lot of block. Hopefully that's enough. Dead. I think I can get to the... Yeah, right there. Right there. I'm gonna connect here. If I can, I'm gonna get a sentinel. I'm gonna take this. This seems good. This seems good. This seems good, and this seems good. And now let's see if we can take on the Judicator. It's not given that we can, but you know, we might. Let's fight. Nothing really else to do here. Didn't work again. Chun, 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 chun. Listo. Should play another attack, another defense to block this one. I forgot about it. I'm suppressed. But I think I can make it work. Not really that concerned. Yeah. Done. That was close, though. Very, very close. But it was mostly because I misjudged the amount of barrier I needed to get. Every third command you use, gain 1 clock. Every time an assist effect is triggered as a turn, gain 2 beam. At the start of each combat, augment all commands. This is the thing that we want because I having a lot of assists right now. We were an augment deck. I think we are an assist deck right now. I need a couple more removes. I would love a couple more cards. Or damage cards. 3 draw will be nice. Let's see if we can get anything good. I'm not crazy about one more augment, so I'm not gonna take that. These are all pretty bad. I'm gonna skip. Okay. So I may be able to destroy the fuel tank this time if I'm careful, because I do have a lot of block generation and I can use it to my advantage. If I can get a turn with a lot of block, I can just destroy the fuel tank and that will be a lot of damage. Generation, cocoon, this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. Or I can just, deal damage and finish the fight. Get some intel. This one, I forgot I had. Which was it? Lockpick driver. That's what it was. I don't really want to do this, but I will. I'm getting an icebreaker. Break this. I'm not really a fan of any of it, but I feel like I need to. And I'm willing to sacrifice an upgrade if I get a good card here, which I don't. Remove. Gate. Well, it was the same thing, right? Extra steps. Fight fight here. Barricade. It's fine. Yep, that was good. I can fight here. Sorry, I can remove a card here. I'm going to remove that's force field. I'm gonna fight here. Holy Toaster, Big Papa. And Red Orb. And that is all I would do. I'm gonna need some damage. No way around it. Yeah, I can get some pretty good damage if everything lines up. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. But you had one turn where she hit me, and that was pretty okay. Want to see more cards? Maybe see a good card. No, none of these are good enough. I don't want to upgrade anything that I have so far. Yeah, I get to max beam on my first turn. That's pretty big. damage. I just need to not die in the first turn, right? That's pretty much the thing. Don't think this is what I want. Really don't. Okay, I'm gonna remove a card. Move the last code crunch. Unlock a gate. And I have 2 regular cards. Okay. I'm going to upgrade start generating code. And this is more damage, right? Yeah. This is draw 2 and generate more beam. Is this? For 20 damage is pretty significant. I didn't find really any other good damage sources yet. I'd love to. I would really like some damage options. All random scripts will be byte scripts. No, I don't really want that. That's just 2 random scripts. It is damage, but it could be draw. I much rather the other ones. I suppose this. Fight this guy. Yeah. 180 block. 180 barrier first turn. That's pretty good. Full block. Yeah, I can fight. I need a couple more pieces and I'll be fine. I need a good attack card. That's basically what I need. If I can get a good attack card, I feel like things I can get a lot better very quickly. These are pretty bad. These are pretty bad. Still pretty bad. Let's reroll here. No. Don't like that. This is better. Augment critical, something that I do want. Here. Here, right? Yeah. lot of damage. Hopefully enough. Dead. Yeah. I really would like a good card though, something that really deals damage. This is very bad. I'll fight here. I think I can beat pretty much anything at this point. Blocking 120, that's full block. Second retreat, that is foot there. Yeah, I can. If I get my cards, I can do a lot of things. Boom, boom. Yeah. Give up my last force field. Yeah, right. It's pretty good. Please let me see a good card. This is not well. This is exposed. I'll take exposed. Okay. Not too bad. Steel. This. 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 think I can kill this guy. It's fine. Try to get here, maybe get some trace reduction. 3 dra is something that I actually do want. So we're gonna buy 3 dra. Store integrity, generate 1 beam, directed to all. So that's minus 2 trace, that's good enough for me. I'm going to reroll these. Reroll these, maybe get something better. I'll take the trace. The exposed, it's not that bad. And I'll fight this guy. And I can resolve this. This is 37 times 5, that's quite a lot. Yeah. That's nice. One more here. Techno Badger. Nothing I want to discard. I take it. No, I don't take it. I don't need it. I can just go far, right? Nothing else for me in the map? No. Nothing else for me on the map. I'll see a card here if I can. No? Pretty much everything is upgraded except this one. So I'll just do this. I want to see the cards. See if anything's good. Night Raid is fine. And this is a neat trick. I am going to want to increase my trace level just enough to be able to use my skill again, and then that card will be upgraded once more, because it's the only card that I'm missing, the only 2 cards that I'm missing to be upgraded. I can get them upgraded actually. goes. Okay, so this deck is finished. It has a lot of augment, synergy, sticky drain strike. This is basically free. I get exposed with Venom Strike and 3 draw. Venom Strike also increases the bite scripts that I generate with self-generating code and erratic weaver. I have 2 unupgraded cards, so I'm going to cast Maker's Workshop. This should make every card in my deck upgraded, and then we're going to face the final boss. Gain 50 barrier. Okay, Venom Strike here. Fire scripts. Barricade. Skittering Strike. Prepare. Alright, let's see. That's the damage I wanted. I'm blocking quite a lot, so I don't care about damage. That is quite a lot. So this and this, and I can do this in here. Change phase. 150. I'm eating 37 damage. I think that's okay. I'll be killing the hand next turn if I can. Yeah. That's pretty okay. Good block. about that, I'm fine. And this. Phase 3. I have a lot of damage here, I think. Good damage. Done. And that was it.